Hi Virgo, it's your Cosmic Auntie, and this is going to be a Mercury retrograde survival guide. Mercury retrograde is occurring in your sign starting on August 23rd, and I forget the date it goes to, but I will post it on this video. They usually last around 3 weeks. So it's, Mercury is joining motley crew of retrograde planets right now. Yeah, I like Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn, I think Uranus is going actually retrograde, I think just after Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I think it's on the 28th. So that will be happening in Taurus. So it's very interesting energy. And what I received as a visual, as I was tuning into your reading and tuning the cards to your energy, is one of those, like, I guess, like wood, like, it's like a shaver. It you kind of push it. I don't know much about tools, so I think you'll know what I mean though. It's like you push it along wood and it kind of makes those little curls. And it just gives me this refinement energy, which is something that you really assist the collective and teach the collective about as an archetype, right, Virgo, right? It's like this kind of, right, wholeness, this, everything that we need is within us. We are whole and complete just as we are, as unfolding, evolving beings. There's a sense of wholeness with spirit, with source, with existence that, yeah, you really remind us of, right? You're also so good at optimizing and organizing, streamlining, and making things make sense, right? So with Mercury retrograde in your sign, like there's Mercury is your ruling planet too, so it's happy in this placement. So there'll be a lot of refinement to the way that we communicate, the way that we receive messages from spirit, from ourselves, from others, the way that we, integrate and like understand and understand the communication we receive from others and ourselves. And with retrograde, there's a reflection, right? So this is going to further help us like refine what we're learning from the other planets that are retrograde, right? There's a lot being brought up for review right now. Review and release. Review and, review and release. Review and release. There's also things that we'll be integrating as well. Wisdom that we're integrating, and you really help us with that, right? Like you rule the Hermit card. This is a card of completion. This is a card of reflection, of depth. It's so deeply spiritual, right, Virgo? You help ground that spiritual energy that comes through Pisces, right? Pisces, the expanse, the existence, and everything, right? Like there's just there's a primordial soup kind of energy with Pisces, right? And you ground it, we filter it down, right? Because we're these like physical beings. We're this spiritual energy. We're these like, we're spiritual beings having this like earthly physical experience, which is very spiritual as well, right? You teach us that there's so much spirituality in the mundane, which I hate to say, like it's not mundane, it's miraculous. Just life here on this planet is miraculous. It's profound. It's incredible. The way that we can touch, taste, feel, and experience and create channeling energy to create things here that others can touch, taste, and feel. So anyway, it's a really interesting energy of refinement with that like wood cutter. It's really kind of like shaving off, like what's that saying, like cutting the fat, trimming the fat. So let's get some keywords from the garden dragons here. Energy. Okay, cool. So this this transit is gonna bring in a lot of energy, give you a lot of energy. I heard revitalize. Like I feel like it's gonna revitalize you. There's something about that. Let's get another keyword here. Rewards. Ooh, I like that. Orange dragon, rewards. So yeah, it's gonna, this is a time of blessings. This transit's gonna bring in a lot of blessings. I just saw resilience at the bottom of the deck, like rewards for your resilience. I heard good news. Good news. Let's get one more keyword. Please, Spirit. That's too many. Ooh, mystery. That came out a lot when I was tuning the cards to your energy. This transit is leading us into the kind of fall time. So, and then there's growth at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's so much that will be like discovered in this transit. This 3 weeks is going to be like really, actually let's start with, let's do this one. This 3 weeks is going to be packed with mystery, reward. There's a sense of like a scavenger hunt kind of thing. So it's almost like this Mercury retrograde is, yeah, like a scavenger hunt, and that Spirit will be giving you clues and hints in the form of rewards and to navigate this. To navigate this quest and get the most out of it. So we've got surrender, and we've got the Watchers, transpersonal, and Moon Maiden, new beginnings. All right, well, and then intentionality. So this feels like really, I just heard conserving your energy. Like this is going to really give you a lot of energy, but there's a sense of flow that comes with it. And how do I explain this? It's like there's a sense of trust and faith, and just this allowing this transit to fill your cup, so to speak. Like this is the coffee dragon, so fill your cup, let it energize you. And you know, that's such an interesting visual, but you know when you like have a balloon and you kind of like let the air out, like you can let the air out slowly, that's the kind of what I'm trying to say here. That's what the energy feels like to me, is like your cup is getting filled up, but then like let the energy out, conserve the, like just slowly. There's a lot of beautiful blessings in this transit with the Watcher's card, the transpersonal. I feel like your energy team, the energies that love you so much, are like really excited for one thing. Like I just keep hearing this like kind of celebration noises, like hooping and hollering. Like again, there's this energy of like good news. There's feelings of things like becoming more streamlined and having more flow to them. Again, like starting fresh. There's the new beginning. And it's shrouded too with this mystery card, right? Like you can't see when there's a new beginning, you can't necessarily see ahead. If there's a level of trust of stepping into the unknown. So this is really helping bring cycles to a close more and more, and especially with what's coming up with the other retrogrades that have been happening over like the spring and summer. Like you know, we all have been going through it, and there's things that are coming to like a full close now, and that's going to look differently for each and every one of us. So that is going to be this Mercury retrograde, especially in your sign, is like sealing those doors and fully assisting you in stepping forward in this new beginning, trusting the unknown, trusting the universe. Okay, remember, right? You teach us that we are whole and complete just as we are, right? We have everything that we need in order to navigate life. So inherently and we have the ability to learn, right? We have the ability to find out. We have the ability to and that's something that you do really well too. Like you're so smart, Virgo. So something that you don't know, like you're gonna find out because you know that you have everything that you need in order to find out. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so we have 5 of emotions and the 3 of inspiration. So there's definitely feelings of good news coming in, okay? Answers coming in, even if they may be difficult as well, or about a difficult situation. I feel like there's this kind of energy spiritually of like soothing, slowing down, allowing this Mercury retrograde to fill your cup, okay? This is a survival guide to how you're going to navigate this, and it honestly feels like it just wants to give to you, Virgo. It wants to pour into you. And I definitely feel like there's kind of like answers coming in about something that you may have like been anticipating. It might be, you know, with the 5 of emotions, about a difficult situation, but it feels like good news, constructive news. We've got the Hanged Muse here. Just Pisces card. There's spiritual gifts being bestowed upon you here, okay? They're raining down from your spirit team, like your guides, your angels, ancestors, whatever, energies you like to work with for guidance and protection, as well as spirit, source, God, again, however you like to work with divine energy. So I heard, I don't know, like that song, I don't know who sings it, but it's an older song. It's like, round, round we go. Ace of Inspiration. So again, passionate new beginnings. The Eight of Emotions. So there's things you're leaving behind at this time. This Mercury retrograde is allowing and helping you really close out certain cycles, chapters, and move on into brighter, better days. Okay. And this is a time of receiving. This is a time of receiving from this, like from this cosmic energy. Allow it to guide you, flow with it, okay? Work with it to trim the fat, shave off and smooth that plane of wood, right? Those curls, things coming full circle and completing, okay? Each planet in retrograde right now is getting a little curl of wood. Close that cycle off. Okay, close that one off too. Because you're clearing a lot of space so that there's this room to expand into this new beginning, to explore the great mystery, okay? And before you do, you're getting gassed up, refueled, packed with goods and resources and supplies from the universe, from source, from God, from your angels, ancestors, like we said, right? Like the energies that love you the most are like in the cosmos. You're getting packed up with cosmic fuel. And all you got to do is flow with it, okay? Flow with it. Process the emotions coming up, with the Three of Inspiration. Keep your intentions, clear and, keep your intentions clear, your visualizations clear, and, then and flow with it, okay? Like not getting too, like not attaching too much with the outcome. Know that you're putting the energy into the directions and the outcomes that you are wanting to experience, but it's asking and inviting you into a state of flow with it. So I hope that makes sense. Let's get you a postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master, and you don't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion, as if your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough, and abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing, then the seeing happens. Loving you more and more every day. Oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is very Mercury retrograde in Virgo right here. Keep believing, then the seeing happens. So keep your belief, like really tune into your thoughts, the way you feel about yourself, your intentions moving forward, your visualizations, your your desires, like, you know, again, processing the challenging feelings, allowing it space to take form in order to, again, review and release, right? Review and release, feel, review, integrate what you need to, the wisdom, and then release the rest, because, you know, these emotions, they need to flow, right, Virgo? So they need to flow with them. But there's something with like not believing in certain like feelings towards yourself, allowing them to flow but not believing them, okay? This Mercury retrograde is going to be helpful with that, although it can maybe play a little bit of tricks, because Mercury can be kind of a trickster as well, to kind of keep you on your toes a little bit. So there could be some challenging emotions coming up, especially kind of linked to the past, if there's things occurring that are like triggering you in some way, because I definitely feel like there's kind of a navigation of a challenging circumstance, while also having some good news and some movement and some just some answers in regards to that, that's gonna help you keep moving through this in a constructive and conducive way, and ultimately bring you to the brink of a whole new beginning, where you'll be leaving this Mercury retrograde, stepping out fresh, refined, renewed, okay? I hope that this has been helpful in some way. I really love you very much, and I will catch you in the next reading.